Yo, warriors, samurais, and legends, what's up? Welcome back to the dojo. First of all, before we even start this video, I just want to say, like, I don't know if a fire's been lit under me or what it is, but like, bro, we're about to start going hard on the YouTube wave, for real, for real. Like, I'm talking shorts, videos. After like news, and I'm gonna probably come up with another video about this topic, but just Twitch is like just doing things that's like showing like, yo, we need to really start expanding onto other platforms, you know, obviously along with Twitch, but we need to start hitting up everything, and YouTube is a place that we can definitely grow on. I just gotta be consistent. And I believe we can get it done on just various topics, various games. Let's get it, man. Today I want to talk about the top 5 things that I wish would change about Twitch culture. And as many of you know, I've been on Twitch since, seriously streaming on Twitch since August 1st, 2014. So we make 9 years this year, and I've seen a lot of things happen, a lot of things, you know, people come and go. And I'm telling you, these are things that I've constantly seen throughout the years that I don't know if it's gonna change or not, but these are like kind of certain gripes and things I just wish would be altered a bit, you know. Let's get into it, man. Oh yeah, there's gonna be things on this list that it might be a little controversial, but I don't care. All right, this is my list, these are my gripes, and you know, feel free to disagree, agree, whatever, but this is how I feel about just the things that I've seen. Number 5, charity streams. I would love a world where people see you're doing you have a charity goal, and people would just pull up and, I don't know, donate to the charity. But the incentives that I see for charity, it's getting to the point where it's feeling like degrading. Bro, I don't know about y'all, and again, y'all could disagree. I'm tired of people pieing themselves. I'm tired of the bean boozled and sucking on beans all day. And why do you always have to do something to yourself in order to receive support for charity? Like, why do you continuously have to do harm to yourself to receive support? I wish that would change. I don't get that. Maybe you guys are still like enamored with this. I'm not. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. I have been for years. And on top of that too, there's like small charities that are kind of like forceful. Like, they don't seem like, they're not cool. Like, it's almost like they put in pressure on you sometimes too. And I've learned this throughout the years by talking to different streamers and creators about it. Like, charities, the culture around it that I see on Twitch, it's just odd to me. Again, they're not saying that it doesn't happen, but from a lot of like smaller streamers, they seem to always result to, yo, what can I do to myself, or what humiliating thing can I do to myself to receive said goal, right? And man, I don't like that. I just feel like there are other ways, or just even naturally, you just want a community that would support charity because they want to support charity. Like, I don't know. Is that crazy to think? Y'all let me know, man. But that's reason number 5. Thing number 5 that I wish would change about Twitch. Reason number 4. I'm going from 5 to 1, by the way. Subathons. Now, the culture around subathons are just so odd to me. The reason it's odd is because it's similar to charity, where people are doing like degrading things when they meet like certain goals. I am seeing people say that they will stream 1 hour if they receive like 3 subs. Okay, I need you to understand, that's like $7. All right, probably even less. I think people need to really evaluate this subathon culture. And then at the same time too, it's like, how many are we actually like doing? Like, I mean, I see people do like subathons like every week, and it's like the point of subathons, the initial point of subathons is to get your favorite streamer / creator to be on as long as possible. Okay, if you are continuously on for as long as possible, if we already know we are going to get you on for a long time anyway, why does this subathon need to be here? Why would we want the incentive? What is the incentive, right, to even participate in this event? I think that the culture around subathons it's been pretty bad for the past couple years. Just the things and lengths that people go to, the amounts of times that people invest in stream that they're on for, you know, just the uncapped subathon. Are you like, bro, uncapped subathon is like, yo, y'all are troopers, man. I think subathons are effective when they're done very rarely. And when you find success in it, and you find like unique goals and accomplishments for people to do, that's dope, right? That's like the core of subathons to me. But when you're doing it over and over and over again, and there's no creative incentives, and it's just, oh, I'm gonna suck on this bean, or I'm gonna pie myself, or I'm gonna attempt to do a backflip, and if I break my neck, oh well, it's content, right? Like, it's this attitude of, or thought process of, I'll do whatever, you know, for these subs. Is like, I just can't get jiggy with it anymore, and I haven't for a long time. Got to think of a different way, man. Like, we got to think of alternate ways, because it comes off, when it's done so much, it comes off as a little like beggy. And when things start coming off like that, it starts making it feel like you are purely all about income and revenue. Like, just that's all you're about, and you will do whatever it is to yourself to receive said revenue, even as minimal as it is. You know, there are people, I mean, that'll be like, yo, successful subathon, they stream for 96 hours and they've made a total of $500. It's like, do you understand that you are earning insanely, like, not even close to minimum wage, like, and anywhere in the world? Like, I wish the culture would change. Number 3, and if you know me, you know that this was gonna be on this list: the lack of originality. The culture on Twitch, it's like they watch a large creator and then they go, okay, this is the meta. I see they are successful doing this, so I am going to take this. Yo, you should be disgusted by doing exactly what somebody else does every single day. Like, at some point, you gotta add your own twist to something. And I understand naturally when you see something and it's successful and you enjoy it, you know, I can understand, like, you copy or take or clone an aspect of it into your channel. That I understand at some point, but man, you have to differentiate yourself from that exact content that you copied, because it just becomes monkey see, monkey do. It's just the same thing every time. And you like, at some point, you should strive to be different. You should strive to say, yo, when people come here, I want them to receive this unique vibe, this unique channel. How pissed off would you be that back in the day, back when everybody and their mother was watching cable, right? And these cable services said you have to pay for Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network individually. And then on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, they are showing the same exact shows at the same exact times, and you have to pay, and you're expected to pay for this. That is what it is for me when people look at other people's Twitch channels, directly copy it, and say, yo, why I'm not getting support? I don't understand. What? Y'all don't mess with me? Yo, y'all support this person. Why you don't support me doing it? It's like, because they did it already. They're doing it. They did it first. It's original. Like, go find your own, find what it is. It's very difficult to do. That's why it's very difficult to be successful on the platform, besides the horrible discoverability. But you have to strive to be unique. This is a message that you have heard me say so many times. If you've been following the dojo, following the channel on different platforms, this is something that I always say. You have to strive to be original. Strive to be the first to do something. Okay? That should be a goal of yours. Number 2, and ooh, you ain't gonna like this one. If it has not been said before, damn it, I'ma say it, man. Constant reaction content on Twitch is lazy. What? Oh my God, what? How can you say that, CJ? Oh my God. Listen, if every stream I go to of yours, I see Judge Mathis, Judge Joe Brown, Maury, Jerry Springer, Gordon Ramsay, yo, you're being lazy. You're being lazy. Like, and I'm talking about, and I don't mean every once in a blue moon or here and there. I'm talking about every time. Okay, you boot your stream up, this is your content. Bro, how can Twitch ever like promote it? Like, what is this? Like, what is this? Your content, if your content is reliant on other people making content and it's just you reacting to the content they make, and this is just all you do on Twitch, I think that's lazy. And I'm sure there's gonna be people that disagree, but I just think that's lazy. I just think it is. You aren't moving the needle. You're not creating anything groundbreaking. You're not moving the needle for actual creation. You're not. And I think that's what continues to separate streamer from content creator. There needs to be a difference. And I know people try to fuse the worlds. They're not the same. Like, they're not. Then there's like extremes. You got people reacting to someone else's reaction of what they thought about this Maury episode. Then you got the third person who's reacting to the reactor, who's then watching Jerry Springer. Then you got the 8th person who's reacting to the imitation, who's radioactive for the reactor, but their reaction isn't good enough. They rather have the third person react. It's lazy. It's lazy. Numero uno. Now, this is something we can all agree on, all right? We can all agree on. Twitch's 50-50 sub split revenue. Oh, where do I even begin? And, you know, for what the people deem as the top 1% receive 70% sub split, or if you have a hookup, you get 70% of sub revenue, right? And to be honest, this is, out of all the platforms that I think of in my head, I mean, OnlyFans, all the platforms I could think of in my head, they have better sub splits, all better revenue than Twitch. Twitch has the worst revenue. It's the worst. And to make matters even worse, it's almost like they're punishing you for your success. I'll get to that in a little bit, but what solidified all of this stuff to me, that like, and I guess this fire that's been lit under me, is, yo, literally the Twitch president at the time, now the Twitch CEO, Dan Clancy, goes, we do 50-50 sub splits because we want to show that we are in this together. I'm reading this and I'm like, you originally did 50-50 sub splits to show that we are in this together. What? What? Yo, it has aged so badly, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Twitch staff knows it. Everybody knows it. It's not a good look. All right. 50-50 subsplits suck. They're terrible. Now, back to the topic of when I was saying it seems like you're getting punished for doing better if you're on a 70% subsplit. I mentioned this in a previous video. If your channel generates 100K in the year, Twitch then says, yo, bro, you making too much money, bae. Listen, you're doing too good. We're gonna have to bump you down to 50%. Yes, we're gonna have to bump you down to 50% for the rest of the time until your contract renews. What? You're punishing us for earning the site revenue? What? So Twitch they just make questionable moves, and it just confuses me. That's my number one thing that I just wish would change about Twitch culture, would be this damn 50-50 subsplit. It's so bad. It's so bad. We are in this together. And when I say that, there's so many full-time creators, bro, struggling to start their own business and do something they're passionate about, something that to make ends meet. They want to be able to create content. Their community are supporting them, and they want to receive the benefits of that, right? Like, it's difficult doing this. And with things like 50-50 and, oh, you're 70 now, but if you make too much, you're 50, like that is going to push people away. I'm telling you, that's going to push people away. And this, I'm a Twitch ambassador saying this, okay? There's a lot of things going on right now that I can speak for a lot of ambassadors right now. We're not feeling, all right? And there's things that go on behind the scenes that's just like, what? Right? So again, we'll have to wait and see for certain things, but that's the number one thing I need to change. All right, we want to be able to earn more revenue for our content. I think that's fair. Hey man, we gonna get it popping. We're gonna really start covering these Twitch topics and things that, you know, I'm passionate about. This is my job, man, you know. So be expected. You're gonna see more YouTube shorts, moments from the channel, and I work on just a lot of things, you know, in the background, offline. So it gets really challenging and difficult for me to just continuously like edit videos and handle everything else. I'm just one person, right? So it's difficult. It's definitely difficult and challenging, but I am going to try to hit that extra gear. I feel like I got it in me, pause, and I think that it can happen. I think that I can consistently do this. I just got to change my mindset for a couple things, and I believe I could do this with the channel support. You know, we can continue to meet new people and just get more perspectives on different things. So, you know, let's get it popping, man. You heard? Warriors, samurais, and legends, always remember to keep on training.